Am I going to be in this movie? Don't know. What's up, guys? Mr. Dan here. Quick out of the theater reaction. Godzilla X Kong, The New Empire. I think that's what it's called. You know what I'm talking about. Just came out. Let me start at the end. The audience actually clapped and cheered at the end of this film. Okay. This was a great time at the movie theater. I'm definitely going to see this again in the theater. I had to catch the earliest showing today, which was just regular seating, but I'll probably try to go for the RPX next time and sit in the back. Row C was definitely too close.
I mean, you know, I had to sit, like, it was... There's a lot to take in this movie. This movie is wild. I mean, you've got Titan guts.
Spilled, like actual guts before the opening credits are over. You've got a lot of Hollow Earth. A lot of the actions in Hollow Earth. They do a lot of world building in this film. Having said that, they wreck a lot of shit, too. I mean, they wreck some landmarks, okay, that have stood for thousands of years. And by the way, some of those are tied into the plot. There's you know, the whole anti-gravity sort of situation in Hollow Earth. The action is awesome. Kong is awesome in this. He's grizzled and, like, in a way, he's wiser, but he's also can be meaner. You got a lot, as you saw in the trailers. There are more primates in this. They're awesome. All of the little creatures and the world building in Hollow Earth is awesome. Godzilla is really cool. I would say this is more of a Kong movie, definitely, as far as the whole world building goes and everything. It's just good. It is just, the ending was insane. There's just so much to take in. It's just so wild. You've got some, you know, Godzilla does change a little bit, as you saw in the trailer if you saw it, and that's awesome. I mean, there's Titan dentistry in this. There's Titan augmentation in this. It is wild. Now the characters are much better in this movie. As I've said in some previous videos, the character of Bernie, the conspiracy theorist, it's a good idea. He just wasn't well executed in the previous film. And you know, a lot of the other side characters are gone. You have Dan Stevens as sort of this not dentist. Well, he does dentistry, but he's also a veterinarian to the Titans, so to speak. He's a pretty wild character. Rebecca Hall is good. Everybody is good. You know, a lot of the older films had aliens coming from outer space or from up under the ground or the ocean. And I'm not going to really say too much, but you get some more world building kind of along those lines in a way. And there's a connection between a certain little girl. You can use your imagination. But this was wild. Yeah, the characters were much better. It's just so much better. And you know, if you haven't seen any of my Godzilla -1 videos, please go check them out. I have a longer video where I talk about the similarities between both worlds. So just to, between the American films, Godzilla films, and the Toho films, Godzilla -1. Let me just say, there's room enough for both approaches. I mean, this was a great time at the movie. You know, I saw Godzilla -1 twice right here in the theater. I wanted to see it a third time. I can't wait for the physical media release. Having said that, there's nothing wrong with this film. This was great. Man, what a great time in the theaters. Highly recommend. All right, Mr. Dan will come back with more Godzilla thoughts in a longer video later.